Hello, everybody. Now, I'm back for a little bit of show and tell today. What I wanted to talk to you about was how I set myself up each day before I start my work day. Now, for many of you, I know you work from home, and for many of you, I know you work in an office or a school or in another environment. But the principle remains the same for both. And whilst you think this might not be achievable for you, I just urge you to listen to what I do and think about ways that you could do something similar on your desk where you work from each day. Now, even if it's a little space at home where you do your paperwork, whatever it is, I want you to think about that space where you need to do your best work. Now, I just thought I'd show you what I've got here because for me, it's just a daily ritual, but I just thought, well, maybe it helps you. So that's why I'm here. Now, first of all, every day I have this beautiful jug. It's big. It's probably got a few litres, and I fill that up every night. So every day when I leave my office, I fill it up and it's completely ready with all the water I need for the day. So I'm not running backwards and forwards to the kitchen. So I always have a beautiful jug. Then I have a beautiful glass, a crystal vase. A crystal glass. Now, my girlfriends gave me this for my 50th, and it's supposed to be used for scotch, and it's fantastic for scotch. But I just wanted to use it every day because I just think it's so beautiful. And when I drink out of it, it makes me feel good. It feels nice. And I'm not saving my best stuff for good because you never know if we're even going to be here tomorrow. Every day is a new chapter. So I'm just going for it, and I use all these things. Talking about turning 50, and that's happened a little while now. I was saying to somebody the other day, I don't know if it was Gab or someone, that when you're in your 40s and you tell people you've got teenage kids or kids around, 20, they're all like, what? You don't look old enough to have kids, that age. And you're like, oh, really? Thank you. I'm so flattered. Well, I can tell you, I reckon from the day I turned 50, nobody ever said that. They'll say, how old are your kids? I say, 23 and 21 in the next few weeks, and 16. They're like, yeah. And then they ask your age, and you're like, yeah, nearly 52. Oh, yeah. No one actually says anymore. Anyway, I digress. The other thing I have on my desk each day is just this little vase. It's tiny. Now, I have these growing in my garden, but you can do this easily yourself. You only need just a couple of sprigs of greenery or a couple of flowers, and you can always buy 2 flowers if you had to, or just even a bit of greenery. But have a little something on your table every day that's pretty like that. That just sits on my desk every day, and then when I don't have anything that's flowering in the garden, I just go and put some greenery. It's fine. The next thing I have is, now this was given to me by my sister-in-law, Jo, and it's so beautiful. And this was also a 50th gift. And you could use it for jewellery, and that's probably what it's for, but not me. I use it for my snacks. So in the morning, I put in all the things that I'm going to snack on during the day, because otherwise I run backwards and forwards to the kitchen all the time. And it's just kind of nice to have there in something beautiful. And the other thing I have is a candle of some kind. All right, so I have my candle burning. All right, so far I've got jug and glass. I have my snacks, my little vase, and my candle. And then I just have here my thank you cards. So if I do work for a client or somebody comes on one of my trips or something, these sit here, and I put them here on my desk because I want them to be front of mind, because I look at them each day and think, is there anyone I have to thank? And believe me, I'm not really great at this. I need to be a lot better than I am. And I have my business cards. So that's it on my desk. Now, that's not really a lot of stuff. That takes up a really small section because, let me just take this off. I just have it all sitting on this tray. Okay, it's just a little tray, and that way I can carry the tray in and out from the rest of the house. So that's it. That sits on the tray. Now, the other thing that's really important that I absolutely do every day, and sometimes I slip, but if I do, it's not the ideal, every night before I go to bed, I have my to-do list and I put it all into sections, all right? So, so I've got business admin, my tours, my Evolution House membership, what tasks I've got for my VA, my life admin stuff. So things, now the thing I love about this is, I don't know why I'm a clipboard fan, I just love it. And I've got my nice pen, but I can just, every time I'm sitting here working at my desk and I think of something comes through my head, oh, I've got to do that, I just slot it into the correct section. So whether it's a life admin task or whatever, and then I bulk do these things in bulk. So I work down through all my tour stuff, then all my business admin stuff. So I try and do it in a block. And I find that really helpful. And I don't know why, but there's something about this clipboard that I just really find great. I've had diaries and books in the past, but I kind of love that I just rip it off and throw it out at the end of the day and then transfer anything new over. So the last thing is, and I think I just said the last thing, but make sure your desk is clean. It's dust-free, it's litter-free, it's paper-free. Because I can tell you, when you start your day the right way with everything like this in place, when I walk into my office each day, I'm really excited and ready to go. I feel prepped, my area is clean, and I'm focused. And it's about how it makes the environment's about how it makes you feel. People think, I don't have time for that sort of stuff. Well, I can tell you, you just vibrate on a higher level. I don't want to get all woo-woo on you, but you really do. Everything feels aligned and you're ready to go. If you start in a mess when you come into the office at the beginning of the day, whether it be your work at home or somewhere else, it's just, you're almost behind the 8 ball before you even start. So I urge you to clear your clutter, get some beautiful things, get your nicest china, get your nicest jug. Don't put up with yucky old stuff because you don't think you're worth more. You really are worth looking after and taking care of, and a little bit of pride. And I think sometimes as women we don't do that for ourselves, and we really need to. So I'd love you to tell me, what is the main problem with your desk and your daily start? What is the problem and the challenge you find? And then I want you to say, I'm going to go in and I'm going to change it. I want to just clear it and I'm going to change it. I just want one person to see this video, just even one, and say, I did that and you're right, it makes a big difference. It'd make me feel so happy. Anyway, write your comments below. I want to know where you're at, if you're going to make some changes, and I shall see you later. And sorry about the rave regarding my age thing, but I don't know, it just came up. That's just me. Sometimes it just comes out. All right, see you later.